Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz. Today, July 17, 2016 at 10:41 p.m. Birmingham. And the topic is sworn oath. Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America when you became a police officer, sheriff, state police, or ranger, FBI, CIA, the U.S. Marshal, any law enforcement position in this country? Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution? As the military and the U.S. Army, the Navy, the Air Force, did you take an oath? Of course you did. And including in that oath are many amendments that is protecting the citizens of the United States of America. And one of those oaths is the Second Amendment, the right to own, carry, bear arms. It is the right to protect yourself. And what I'm getting at, it is by what I'm hearing, and of course you all know, everything that Obama can do to get your gun, he will. They want to do it. But I want you to hear something. And someone released this just minutes ago. And although they've had it since the Sandy Hook days, they're just releasing this. And I want you to hear just a moment of it. And it will tell you where I'm going and what I'm talking about. So please bear with me right here and hear this. This is a woman who called the Connecticut State Police and asked to talk to an officer who took an oath when he became a police officer within that city or that state. Here's what she got. Oh, by the way, she also received a letter that said that they were going to come to her house and take her guns. Listen to this.
People don't know whatever the laws are, and we're sworn to uphold the law. I mean,
but did you take an oath? Did you take an oath to the Constitution, Lieutenant Vance?
Did I take an oath to the Constitution? What bearing does that have in this conversation, man?
Well, because any law that is unconstitutional is null and void. If you're following an unlawful order, then you're going against the very
any law that's been
Constitution.
deemed unconstitutional by the U.S. Supreme Court, I would have to agree with you, man. But this law has not been deemed unconstitutional by the state and/or Supreme Court. So until that does occur, it's a lawful law, man.
Okay, so you said if the Supreme Court says it's a lawful law, okay, then are you going to start going to our homes?
I don't make that decision, man.
Well, I know you don't make that decision, but if you are asked to, will you do it?
If we're instructed to, man?
Yes, if you're instructed
I'm sure. We're not the Gestapo, and I don't want the inference of that. This is the third call I've taken on this today, and I don't know where all this is coming from, but quite frankly...
I can tell you where it's coming from. It's from scared people that live in the state of Connecticut that have...
Oh, okay. All right. I get it. And that's what you have attorneys for, and that's... your attorney can give you advice as to what you should and shouldn't do relative to any law in the state of Connecticut. But, I can't give you that advice. All I can tell you is that the laws are written by your legislators, and they're signed into law by the leaders of our state. And those are the people you should be discussing this with, man. We don't have any control over that whatsoever.
Well, yes, you do, because...
No, we don't, man. No, I'll interrupt you. We do not.
Why do you say you have no control over this? I'm very curious.
We have no control, man. We're sworn to enforce the laws of the state of Connecticut. And these are lawful laws that we're sworn to enforce. Now, how we're going to go about the mechanism of enforcing this law, that's still being determined, man. I think people are putting the cart before the horse here.
No,
you know what? I just wanted you to hear that. Mr. Vance refused to answer a direct question. She said that there are a lot of people in Connecticut afraid that the police are going to come take their guns. And he said, well, we are sworn to uphold the law. When you took the oath to uphold the Constitution, that is the law. And that means they cannot come to get your gun unless you break a law, as in a felony. They can't get your gun. But she's asking him, and he's just telling her, well, look, if they tell me tomorrow I have to come get your gun, then that's the law. It's not the law. That's what she's trying to say. The law is for him to uphold the Constitution. That means if they say, Vance, go get her gun. Oh, did she break a law? No. Did she do anything and commit a felony? No. Then I can't touch her. But you're going to have to go get her gun or we're going to fire you. His only thing he can do about that is say, fire me, because she can sue me. They can't get your guns. They're sworn to uphold the Constitution, as I was. And I know I can't come get your guns. But Obama is trying to bend that every way possible. And he is stretching it to the max. But it's not going to break. Let me tell you what will change that. The rapture of the church is going to happen one day. I believe it's going to happen much sooner than later. At the rapture of the church, there goes a lot of people who did most of the fighting against the lawless ones who wants to get your gun. There they go. They've been taken out. Now, there will be a lot of people left that still have guns. Then they'll have to start hiding their guns. And I see that happening because then the lawless ones will be in charge, completely in charge. In other words, there'll be no law. There will be a martial law. You do as they say, or you will be arrested, or you'll be killed. That's what everyone needs to watch out for. They're trying to make it so bad, and in my heart, Obama being so very responsible for this many cops being killed purposely, knowing that it's going to rile up a point like Ginsburg stepped up and out of place, out of line, said what she did the other day. Then you have a second judge and then a third judge, then there becomes a problem. But then, like this guy said, that's what lawyers are for. But when the rapture of the church occurs, then the lawless ones are unstoppable. The lawless ones are in charge. Then Obama will be in charge. But today he's not. Today he's nothing but a lousy, murdering man that thinks he is holier than thou. That's the way I view him. No differently. And he'll answer just like a dog that bit a man and made him bleed. God tells the animals, you will answer for hurting them. And Obama, you will answer for all that you did. And you know, the punishment for that is forever. Be prepared for a rapture of the church, and then all hell breaks loose. I see this time next year, we ain't going to be here. Church won't be here. Jody Wolf Expoz.